वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा।
Lord Ganesh is the son of Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. Lord Ganesh has an elephant's head, a trunk, one tusk, elephant's ears, and elephant's small eyes. He has a huge pot belly that has a snake tied around it, and he rides on a little rat. Why does Ganesha look like this? It is a long and interesting story. One day, Parvati was going for a bath. She told Nandi the attendant to stand guard outside her door and not let anyone inside till she had finished. Just as the goddess oiled herself and began to apply turmeric and sandalwood paste, she heard the sound of footsteps approaching. Soon, much to her dismay, Lord Shiva walked into the room. Parvati turned red with embarrassment at having been seen in this state. At the same time, she was furious with Nandi for disobeying her orders and allowing Lord Shiva to enter. Parvati informed Lord Shiva that she had instructed Nandi to stand guard at her door and not permit anyone to enter. Lord Shiva burst out laughing and explained to his furious wife that Nandi could not have stopped him, as he was the master of the house. So then Parvati decided that she would use her powers to create someone who would obey only her and none else. A son all her own. The next day, she again went for a bath. This time, she scraped off the oils, the sandal, and the turmeric paste that she had rubbed on her body. Parvati then molded it into a handsome little boy and breathed life into him. She called the boy her son and gave him orders to stand guard at the door and forbid anyone from entering the room. The obedient boy stood guard with a stick in his hand. In a little while, Lord Shiva walked in, but he was stopped by the boy, who boldly said to him, "No one may enter until my mother finishes her bath." Shiva was completely taken aback. He asked the boy who his mother was, and the boy replied, "Parvati." At this, Shiva burst out laughing and said, "I am her husband and the master of this house. I do not require permission to enter my wife's room." The boy, however, would have none of that. Truly committed to his mother's orders, he simply refused to let Lord Shiva from getting past the door. This made Lord Shiva extremely angry, and he finally ordered Nandi the bull to get hold of the annoying child and chain him. Nandi charged towards the boy, but in vain. Before Nandi knew it, the boy had knocked him down with his stick. Nandi tried several times over, but with no success. This only enraged Lord Shiva all the more. He ordered his Ganas to go and achieve the task that Nandi had failed. They immediately went after the boy together, but he bravely fought them all off. By now, all the gods had gathered to watch the proceedings. Seeing things go out of hand in this manner, Lord Brahma offered to try and calm the boy down and put some good sense into his head. But when Lord Brahma tried to approach the boy, he too was chased away with the stick. Seeing this, Shiva's anger knew no bounds. He decided to take matter into his own hands. But what happened next left all the gods shocked. The young boy actually managed to knock down the mighty Lord Shiva. At this point, Lord Vishnu told Lord Shiva that they would not be able to fight the boy directly. They would have to use a trick to overcome his power and defeat him. Working on a plan, Lord Vishnu attacked the boy from the front, and while the boy was fighting Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva approached the boy from behind and chopped his head off. The goddess's fury spread over the entire universe when she heard about what had happened to her son. The skies began to tremble, the oceans began to boil, huge mountains crumbled to dust, and harsh winds engulfed the lands. The gods were terrified at the spectacle. They begged Lord Shiva to do something to calm Parvati down. Lord Shiva pleaded with Parvati and told her that if she did not calm down, the whole universe would be destroyed. Lord Shiva promised her to bring her son back to life. He reminded Parvati that she was the mother of the entire universe and that all the beings were her children. After listening to Shiva's promise, Parvati grew calm, but she demanded that her son be brought back to life and also be made the leader of the Ganas. She insisted that this boy be offered worship first in every prayer before any other gods were worshipped. Lord Shiva agreed to her demands. He ordered Nandi to bring back the head of the first living creature found with its head facing the north. Nandi, soon after he set out, found an elephant sleeping with its head towards the north. He cut off its head and brought it to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva put the elephant's head to the boy's body, and soon the boy came to life. He was called Ganesha. The gods sang his praises, and his parents blessed him. Parvati got his elephant head. Wasn't this an interesting story? Lord Ganesha is also called Vigneshwara, or the remover of obstacles. Praying to him in the beginning of any important mission clears our path of obstacles and brings luck.